are you today? This is Sahar of House of Pool Tarot. And here on this channel, we take an energetic snapshot of what's going on right now for you. Put it out on the table via tarot, and then we talk about it, okay? These are timeless readings, so whenever it hits you is when it's supposed to hit you. Make sure that as we're doing these readings, whatever it is you have in your mind and in your heart, you hold it there so that we can pull something up that may resonate from you. And as I always say, take what resonates and leave what's at the rest at the door. Okay? All right. Hope you guys are having a great day, a good week. You're getting out there and getting things done, getting the rest that you need if necessary. All right. All right. So let's get into it. No waiting. I know you've been waiting for this moment. So let's go. Taking your deep breaths right now. We're going to do the 3 gongs. I'm going to set the tone to bring us into the moment of time into the moment that is beyond space and time. Ready? Let us begin now with our 3 gongs. And so it is. Ready? All right, let's begin. Okay, so let's see what we can get into today. What is calling me forward? All right, we're going to start off with I'm pulling for that, but my eyes have landed over here. So I'm going to do this deck first, and I'm already being pulled to do the moon deck as well. So we're going to dig into and get a little deep. Well, we always get deep here. Easily and effortlessly. Ooh, we have that 4 of Wands coming up again. That came up last week. Let's see what's cracking, pop-a-lacking. Easily and effortlessly for the collective. What is coming up? We have the 4 of Wands. Okay. All right, a celebration of something. But then we have, which I like to see, is the 5 of Cups. Hi, Leanne, excuse me, and JJ. And then we have the 5 of Cups, which is upside down. I like seeing the 5 of Cups upside down because that's telling us we are healing from something that may have discouraged us in the past, okay? There we go. Look at this. Usually when we see it right side up, we're talking about someone that is crying over something that has happened, some type of loss that is happening, and their focus is the mourning of that thing that they lost. When I begin to see it upside down, tells me we are coming out of that energy and we're beginning to heal and beginning to turn ourselves around and begin to focus on a place of what blessings are happening, okay? So when we see it upside down, we're beginning to focus on the blessings that are occurring and not necessarily on the tragedy that is happening at the time. Easily and effortlessly. What else is coming out? All right, we do have the Empress. Here we go. Empress energy. Empress has to do with abundance. But it is upside down, so let's see what else we have coming out. All right. We have the 10 of Cups, easily and effortlessly. And we also have the Queen of Wands. All right. Let's see what else we got here. The Fool, but it is upside down here. Let me cover this up. The Fool card, upside down, which talks about taking the leap of faith. But because it's upside down, of course, here we go, the 4 of Coins. There is some fear of taking that leap of faith into the new world or the new thing that it is that you want to get into, okay? So let's see here. Easily and effortlessly. Give us a little bit more clarity on the Empress energy. What is it that you guys are afraid of? Oh, okay. So basically, because we have the wands, the Two of Wands coming up. Two of Wands talks about making a choice or having a decision between two different things and having to take a step forward on one of the two or one of the options that the universe is giving to you. But it's asking you, like, if this is usually a different Two of Wands where the guy is just standing there, this one, the person is actually taking a step forward. So you're being asked to take a step forward. This being upside down is telling me that you are fearful. This is also telling me that you are fearful and holding on to something that you don't want to let go, that you believe is of value to you. Probably something that you put a lot of emotional energy into, and for whatever reason it's not working out or not working out in the way that you expected it to. This Empress energy is telling you, because it is reversed, Empress energy is usually in receiving mode. That's bringing the things to you, that's abundance. But when it's like this, that means you're not putting yourself in that receiving mode. You are, well, as they say, I don't chase, I attract. You want to make sure that you are putting yourself in that attraction mode, not the chasing mode. No chasing, booba. Make a decision. I know you're fearful about making that decision, but I want you to make a decision. There is something that maybe that you had to actually put energy to, and it's not going to come out because look, this is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups is what you really want to achieve. This is your ultimate fulfillment. But for whatever reason, whatever this is, it's not working out. But what it is the universe telling you, don't force it. If there's something that you're trying to force in your life, don't force it. Just let it go. If it's supposed to leave and let go, just let it go. This bird around you is telling you that you are divinely protected. You can let it go. There's nothing to be fearful of. See how she's scared and she's holding on to that? There's nothing to be fearful of. Okay? The fear is all in your mind. Whatever it is, you'll be able to figure it out. You'll be able to work it out. Just take your time, looking at it from a higher perspective. Ask for help if you need it, okay? So then you can take that leap of faith and make the decision that whatever it is that you need to make in order to move forward, because we want this turned right side up. We don't want this upside down, which means we're not moving forward. We want it right side up, making that choice and then moving forward, okay? Standing in your Queen of Wands, charismatic energy. Whatever way you have to handle it with integrity. Handle it with charisma, that Libra energy, all right? Going out there and getting it done, all right? Easily and effortlessly. What else do we have here? Let me go to this moon deck because it keeps pulling me in. Easily and effortlessly. What is it that you have to say to the collective? Specifically the collective that'll be watching this video. Easily and effortlessly. What we got here? This one's sticking out. What I tell you. The law of attraction, baby. The law of attraction. What is it that you're attracting easily and effortlessly? The Four of Wands is a celebratory card. So we're working towards making this happen. It could be a certain, for some of you guys, a relationship situation. This is what you thought it was going to be. This is what you're wanting it to be. But whatever it is that you want, remember, don't chase. You attract, baby. Get into that Empress mode easily and effortlessly. Don't force anything. See, accept help. Didn't I just say that? Accept help. If you need help, accept help. If you need guidance, ask for guidance from the right people. Watch who you're bringing in. Be enchanted and fall in love with your life. Fall in love with yourself. Okay? Easily and effortlessly. Fall in love with it. See, communicate. Make sure you're communicating what it is that you want, what it is that you desire. And if it ain't happening, make the decision that you need to make in order to make it happen. Take a deep breath. Breathe it out, booba. Breathe it out easily and effortlessly. All in love. Okay? Release. Let it go. Send love to it. And make space for what's supposed to come to you. Focus on what it is that you want. I'm glad I felt this about to come out. Take that lead, right? Taking that step forward, taking that responsibility. Cut your losses. Boom. Cut your losses. Let it go. Don't be afraid to let it go. You've already been getting the nudges to let something go. Let it go. Yes, it may hurt. The truth has been being told to you. If the truth hasn't been told to you yet, it is coming. Okay? And that should make it even easier for you to cut your losses, booba. All right? And then pause. And that do nothing. Okay? Pay attention. Watch for the signs. Okay? I already feel that you've been getting signs. You've been getting signs over and over and over and over again. Now, whether you want to listen to them is a whole nother story. Told you you're divinely protected, like that bird in there. I know you're fearful, but just note that you are divinely protected. Whatever it is that you need to let go of, you can let go of, because what you're doing is making space for what it is that you actually truly wanted, what it is that you actually truly asked for, which is stable, okay? Which is happy, which is stable, which is going to bring you joy, all right? Process those feelings. That's what that pause is for. That's what that void moment is for you to process your feelings, process your emotions, having the courage to do what it is that you have to do in order to what? Take that step forward fearlessly. Face your fears. Look, face your fears. It's just coming up as I'm saying, easily and effortlessly. All right, release the blocks. Bye. Goodbye. Letting you go. Easily and effortlessly. I wish you love. I wish you nothing but the best. Accept responsibility for your part in the matter. Okay? Easily and effortlessly. All right? And then celebrate. All right? Celebrate that you had the courage to release and let go. Celebrate the fact that you had the courage to face your fears. Okay? You tapped into your higher power and was able to tap into your higher self. Use your intuition. Listen to those nudges and then follow through. All right? Those mysterious things that are happening, the different nudges that are coming through, the calling, you're being pulled forward and called into something greater, something better, something that you asked for. See, it's meant to be. What will be, will be. It was meant to be. Okay, let it go. The past. You keep. Hi, Woody. Oh, I know, Booba. We're all in that shift. Rusty Woodpecker. Rusty. Hi, Rusty. I said Woody. The past. We're going into that past. But look, when we see this card that has to do with the past, see how we have these here? It's talking about transformation. Okay? Transformation from the past, learning from the past coming up. Y'all know we're about to go into Mercury retrograde soon. All right? The time of review. Never be afraid of, don't get all scared. Mercury retrograde, oh my God, I'm so scared. No. Okay? It's the time of review. We always need these times of review, so we can go back and look over all the things that we need to look at that we might have skimmed over because we were busy or whatever. We didn't want to look at it at the time. And then the universe says, I'm not gonna, okay, we're not gonna skim past this. I want you to take a look at this again, okay? I want you to review this one thing. Oh, you missed this little spot or whatever, and that's okay. That's what the universe is here to do for you. That's why we have these review times. That's why we have these retrogrades, to give you the strength and help you, give you acceptance, to help you see things that you might have didn't see before. Okay? All right, cleansing, see? Cleansing, release, cleansing. All right? Easily and effortlessly. And I know you might be able to hear my cat in the background. She is having a ball. I'm actually happy because she's playing with the thing. All right, there we go. All right, let me see here. You know, this deck is calling me. It's a very ethereal deck. And I haven't used it in a while. Oh, uncross my feet. Let's see what's happening. Easily and effortlessly. What is for the collective? Persistence. We got the 7 of Wands. Persistence. No, we got all these different things, and there's some levels to this. There's some different levels, and you've been pushing through to get through certain things. And now you may be at the top of one level, which is why we had that Fool card in the beginning. All right. Going from one level of something to another level of something. And that could be scary. Okay. But it's telling you to push through. Okay. Do things fearlessly. Listen to the nudges that are coming through. Take that pause. Remember, the answer is in the pause. If you're confused about what to do, the answer is in the pause. The Eight of Rings, resourcefulness and positive potential. Okay? Remember, 8 is that number of self-mastery. What is being shown to you? All right? What things can you use? Think outside of the box. Okay? How can you grow? All right, we have the beautiful Empress card. Yes. All right, I love this version of the Empress. Getting centered, nurturing yourself, nurturing your team. Okay? But literally getting yourself to a place where you're listening. Like, I hate to keep repeating it, but you're listening to those nudges. And in listening to those nudges, you give yourself a pause. You follow through. You gain the courage, the strength to push forward, to actually do what it is that you're supposed to do, and then watch. Sit back and be in Empress mode and watch it come to you, baby. All right, see, mental breakthrough. That's what's coming for you. Why? Because you got into that Empress mode. You took that pause to watch for the dependence, the shadow work. You're doing the shadow work. See here, dependence and materialism. All right, you're doing that work. That's why we're doing the pause. That's why it's telling you to connect with that higher power. All right. That's why it's telling you to accept responsibility on your part. Accept help if you need it. Have the courage to push through. Communicate. Take a deep breath. Process those emotions. All right. Watch for the signs. All right. Easily and effortlessly. All right. Curiosity and discovery. There's something new coming through. This is the cups, the dawn of the cups. So there is something. Once you release whatever it is that you're supposed to release right now, or whatever that nudge is that's giving it to you, that you're supposed to release during your healing, okay? Then this new thing that is going to bring you some type of emotional fulfillment is going to begin to tap in for you. So it's like cleansing, you made space. Now there's an opening for something else to come in. All right? It's just like that. All right? Working smarter, not harder. 4 of Rings. Conservation, practicality. Be smart. Be strategic. That's why it's asking you to be focused. That's why it's asking you to process your emotions and those feelings, because you don't want to be making decisions based upon that. Spirituality, knowledge. This is 5, the Hierophant. Okay? Finding that balance. Using the information that you learned from the past to help you now. And to actually apply it. Application, 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 boobas. Okay? Reflection. Diligence. Dawn of the Swords. Right? So after we got that, that's what going into that shadow work and doing that shadow work does. And then we're getting that mental breakthrough. And then we're like, yes. Okay, now we're going to reflect. How can we process this? How can we use this and apply this practically within our daily life? All right? Wow, again. Reflection. Diligence. Oh my God. Wow. I'm like, hold up a second. Reflection. I'm like, am I saying yes? It is 2 different cards though, and it says the same thing. One is the Dawn of the Rings, and one is the Dawn of the Swords. Okay, so y'all can see. Hold up, let me cover her up. All right. So not only are we having this mental breakthrough and bringing something in on the thought level, we're also then going to bring it in and manifest it. Okay, so we're going to have the idea, we're going to have the aha, and then we're going to have the willpower and know-how to actually bring it into manifestation. All right, easily and effortlessly. See, wisdom and passion, Emperor mode, right? So then we're going to go into Emperor mode. What is Emperor mode? Structure. The Emperor provides structure. And what structure? Manifestation. We're bringing it into this realm. It becomes an idea. We get all excited and passionate about it, figure out how to put it out, and then we make it happen. Build. the builder, okay? 3 of Wands, see? Development, opportunity. See, all this stuff is going to start flowing. Once you release, look at all of this. It's like a whole door is opening. And this is what I told you guys yesterday. It's almost like a continuation of yesterday. Once you make that decision, it's like the floodgates open. See, 6 of Wands, celebration, advancement and recognition. The floodgates open, baby. So it's like, see, before we had the little, where are those steps at? We had the steps here, right? And we got to the top and we were like, oh God, now we're at the top of this level. Now we got to move to the next level. Oh God. Okay, what's next? Yes, then a door opens. It didn't look like you were just at the top. Oh God, I got to jump off of something else. No. See that sacred door that's going to open? Mysteriously open up because you did what you were supposed to do. Bam. Hello. Back of the deck energy, speculation, opportunity. 7 of Cups. That door's going to open and then you have the choices. Wah, 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 wah. Choices, baby. All right. Understanding, justice, karmic balance, understanding. Yes. All right. That aha moment brings understanding. Understanding brings what? Compassion. Let them go. Forgive them, for they know not what they do. All right. The Lover's card, alignment and harmony. Falling in love with your life. For some, this could be a partnership. Understanding within a partnership, balance in a partnership, or bringing some type of relationship or relationships to you that are good for you, that are healthy for you, that are going to, people who are going to support you, your inner circle who's going to support you and help you get to that next level, help you move through that next level with ease, okay? We don't just pray, we just pray for ease as well. Don't forget to pray for ease, all right? We want the strength, we want the know-how to move through it, but we also want to pray for ease, okay? The ability to move through things with ease, the ability to have things come with great ease, okay? Easily and effortlessly. What else we got here? We're going to do the ancestral cards. Let me see. Easily and effortlessly. What do the ancestors have to say about this? Excuse me. Tuned in, tapped in, turned on. All right. Easily and effortlessly. What do we got here? See? Self-actualization. Yeah. It's all about you, booba. Really turning into you. And look, those are hearts. And as you turn into you, that's a ladybug. Ladybugs are what? Luck. But luck is just what? Alignment. That's all luck is. Luck is another way of talking about alignment. Your emotions. See? Emotions and manifestation. The bayou. Okay? All right? That's after you process those feelings. Getting things clear. Self-awareness, clarity. See? I say it and it hits me. Thank you, Source. Thank you. Thank you, ancestors. Yes, divinity, all. All right, 2-2. Look at that number of harmony. For some of y'all need to get out there and be in nature. Connect with nature. Get tuned in. Get grounded. All right, to help you manifest. I connect with trees. I also connect with water. You know what? Actually, I connect with all the elements. But really, more or less, on a regular basis, trees and water for me, easily and effortlessly. Tune in and tap into that. There is a sacred energy, preparedness, inner light. Okay, following the inner light. That's like that hermit move, that hermit energy. Watching those nudges. Loyalty, being loyal to yourself, showing up for yourself, and only accepting others within your crew that are doing this for you. Okay. The last thing you need to worry about is somebody not being loyal. Okay. Luck and chance. There's that alignment again. Told you. Second time. Coming in with that alignment. And that alignment is that just aligned with that divinity and all. You're like, oh my God, this is great. Synchronicity here. Oh my God, that is great. Synchronicity over here. Whoa. All these synchronicity, all these synchronistic things that are going to occur. Whoa. Get excited. That's where the celebration is coming in. Justice again. Karma. All right? You're going to get yours and they're going to get theirs, honey. Stay with integrity. Salamander, see, you're reinventing yourself. Moving on. Time to change. Change them colors, change them stripes, boo-bop. They might not be able to do it, but you can. Why? Because you are evolving. All right? Cornbread, humility, generosity. Okay? So wherever you can share your blessings, you share them. And people will be sharing with you wherever you need it. They'll be sharing with you. It comes back, baby. So wherever you can share. Remember, and we're sharing from your abundant cup. Your cup is overfloweth. The overflow is what you share. Okay? And then it always comes back. Because you got to keep making sure that you're giving and putting out at the highest, okay? So you keep giving to yourself, okay? Keep giving. And then you're just filled up. Your cup is overflowing. And you're giving at the highest, best capacity that you can. So your stuff is like, woohoo, okay? When you give it, not only does it just give, but it gives and radiates out. That's how powerful your giving will be. Black coffee, shadow work, mentioned it, awakening, hello. Wake up call, sacrifice, rebirth. Right, I told you that reinvention of yourself. Message coming through the crow. All right, we had talked about earlier, dashed hopes. So whatever that thing is that you were holding to, whatever that thing is that you're healing from, all right? We've all been there. We've all had to go through it. But just know that you're walking through it, and guess what? You're going to be all right. I promise you. You're going to be all right. There is no other option. All right? You have to remind yourself that there is no other option than you being all right. You done push through other stuff, and you're going to push through this even stronger, even better. You're going to apply what you've learned in the past. You're going to get stronger, and you're going to get better. You're going to listen to the nudges, and you're going to get those messages that are coming through, and you're going to be in a state of awe and magic. See, partnership coupling. People are going to come through to help you that you need help, that can help you, like truly help you, and not want anything in return. Influence and support, see? Coming through, come on through. Crossroads. That's what it's telling you. You're at a crossroads. Cut whoever you need. The prophecy is communication. There's that communicating again. Make sure you communicate. Back of the deck energy. Discernment. Self-worth. Self-worth. Discernment. Choosing. Being particular who you have in your space. All right? Protect your space. Protect your energy. Protect where you put your energy. Protect where you put your focus. Because that's where you're sending your energy to. Don't be giving your energy away to people, things, and circumstances that don't deserve it. Okay? You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. All right? You are strong. Okay? Please. Please. All right? Easily and effortlessly. What do we got over here? What do we got? Our last boom, boom, pow. Easily and effortlessly. What do we have here for today? Ooh, that jumper. Feed your artist. Get creative. Okay? For some people, you're going to have to think of new and exciting ways to do things. You're going to have to maybe think of new and exciting ways to entertain yourself, to distract yourself, to evolve yourself, to let go, to face your fears, okay? Change is coming. The change is coming. Yeah. The change, yep, that crossroads, that change is coming. So take advantage of the pause, Rusty. Take advantage of that pause. Pay attention to what's coming through to you when you're in that pause, and make sure you are taking advantage of getting that rest. Because sometimes what we'll do is we'll like, oh, I shouldn't be sleeping. I shouldn't be doing this. I shouldn't be doing that. And what your body is actually, and what the universe and God is calling for you to do is rest. So there's a time for the pause. There's a time for the rest. But just make sure that you're using those moments and those times wisely. Because then once the shift happens, the next shift, and it's time to go, you want to have the energy. You want to have the decisions already made, your energy already, your focus point is already pointed where it needs to go, so the energy can flow and go in that direction, okay? All right, overrate your intuition. That's right. That's what I'm telling you. Listen. All right, easily. Ooh, don't drop. Your past supports your future. Okay? What did we drop here? Future. Prosperity sisters are joy. That's right. Hello. Prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. And then what else? And ambush fear with your ferocious dream. Okay. So yes, make sure you take time. And if you do need to talk to somebody, make sure you're talking to the right people too. Okay, love bug. Bliss is worth creating from. Okay. All right. Easily and effortlessly. Back of the deck energy. Your soul shines. Your soul shining, love bugs. All right. What are the numbers that we need to push through these energies? Easily and effortlessly. Hello, 000. I am the creator. Hello. Yes, you are. I am wise. Yes. That's what is wisdom? The application of that which you have learned. Learning when to properly apply that which you have learned is wisdom. And you are wise. That's what we do. And that's why we're in that number, the 8 number, the 8 number of self-mastery. And speaking of 8s, 8, I am wealthy. We're talking about being abundant. We're talking about bringing the things and manifesting the things. I am successful. See, there we go. That 8 again. I didn't do that on purpose. It just come on through now. And I just bring it through. And here it is. 9. I am courageous. Didn't we talk about courage? Being courageous to face your fears, being courageous to make the decisions. I am awakened. When we talked about awakening, hello, you coming through. You're opening up. You are brilliant. 7 is that number of introspection, going inside, listening to yourself, taking that great pause, listening to the messages that are coming through, and then having the strength, willpower, and determination to follow through, all with a kind heart, all in love. Being adventurous, to go out there and chase your, attract your dreams and then do whatever you need in order to do it. That getting centered is real. Get centered so you know what it is that you want and you can actually hear the messages when they're coming through. I know. Oh, see, there we go. I am expressive, being able to communicate what it is that you want, when it is that you want, and how it is that you want it with integrity, always. 888 again. There's your 888, Rusty. There's your 88, Rusty. I am abundant, all right? This is here to remind you all the magnificent things you are, Love Bug. Okay, as you're moving through this moment and you're moving through these energy, just remember how magnificent you are, how wealthy you are, how abundant you are. Okay, all these great things, how wise you are. Okay, easily and effortlessly. I am unique. Okay, there we go. Your uniqueness is your superpower. Okay, nobody can do it like you. I'm observant. Okay, you are observant. Why? Because this is where you in that pause, boo-ba. You in that pause because you're like, let me pause. Let me take a look. Let me see what's going on. Let me take a breather. Let me take my rest. Because I know I'm about to be doing some great things. As I'm stepping and walking in my greatness, I'm taking advantage of that pause. I'm being observant of what is being shown to me so that I can move forward. Didn't I talk about charisma in the beginning? Being charismatic in that, what to say, that Libra energy, being charismatic, being in that Empress zone. Okay, 29, I am insightful. Okay, doing what it is that you need to do and feeling it and hearing it and seeing it. And then be like, woohoo. And then, of course, we're going to end it with, I am supported. Yes, you are. You truly are, darling. Now, let me see what, let's see, what's our number for today? We're going to pick out the bowl. Boop, boop, boop. Our number is 2. All right. 2, boo. One day I'm going to show you guys Nyla. I don't know if you're cat people, but I'm a newly cat lady. Come here. Let's see. Say hi, Nyla. I'm going to say, oh, you guys don't get to see her today. Hi, Nyla. This is my new baby. Say hi to the world. All right. She's the one making all the noise in the back. All right, back to it. Let's get our 2 out. Okay. Get centered and grounded. Get centered and grounded. That came up. All right, what's our next one? Which we already said about getting centered and grounded and why. We bringing in stuff. We manifesting stuff. We letting stuff go. But we also going to make space and clear space for what Source has in store for us. How? And process those emotions. process those emotions. Those came up, and it's telling me to pick another one. So when it says it, I do it. All right, let's see. What else? Concerned, okay? So watch those thoughts. I know there are things that may come up that you are concerned about, but it is just to bring your attention to something that you need to be looking at. Take a look at it. Take a look at it from all angles. When you're looking at it, making sure you're looking at it from a higher perspective, with love, with understanding, and with great clarity. All right? Okay, love bugs. Okay, my Rusty. Thank you for checking in. I love you guys. To all the people that will watch this, whether it be now or later, I love you. I love you. I love you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you for always showing up for me, for always being there and being supportive and allowing me to do what I love to do and my kids. Every week and in my other readings. Just thank you. It is such a blessing to be able to share this gift with you. Remember, I do personal one-on-one readings. Check it out in my links in the bio. Go to my website, houseofpool.com. Everything's right there. And of course, you can email me if you have any questions. Thank you, my love bug. Blessings right on back to you. Send this to whoever you think may need it. Share the love, spread the love. I love you. I thank you. And I will see you live right here next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Monday. All right? Get out there and get them. Make sure you're getting your rest. Do it with integrity. Bye, boos.